Hello, pilots, and welcome back to another episode of Flight Academy Season 7, brought to you by Out of Arc Gaming. As always, my name is Phil, and we have Game 8 of the series. This is Game 5 of Group 1. So this is the penultimate game. These two players are basically vying to see who is going to take that top spot. Very close in this group, though. But joining me once again to go over this matchup, we have...
James, I am back again.
Back again with the Resistance on one side and the Republic on the other. It's almost a very similar matchup to what we saw earlier, but with a slight tweak in Adigalia. But let's quickly run through those lists. So we've got Wes on the left. He is running, as I said, Adigalia in the Delta 7 with marksmanship, R4P17, and the calibrated laser targeting. And would you like to remind us what Ben is running, James?
Ben has brought Eloasti in the T-70 X-Wing for the Resistance with Heroic, Ferrosphere Paint, BB Astromech, S-Foils, and the Underslung Blaster Cannon.
Ferrosphere Paint and Talon Rolls.
Yes.
It's a great combination and very frustrating, but target locks isn't something that I think Adigalia is going to be too concerned about, as she doesn't have any munitions. So she's
a bit of a similar situation with Elo doing like white Talon rolls. Adigalia has the Astromech that is an action after a red maneuver.
Yeah.
And you got two charges on that. And I feel like in these quick little games, two charges is usually enough. We got two charges on Elo's BB Astromech as well. So
yeah, I mean, there are some points where you think, "Oh, I could do with a third charge," but
I mean,
again, in these, you always want more. But in these games, two charges is generally going to be enough, and both of these ships can be quite nippy. What I think is going to be interesting to see is the difference between Talons and sloops. And we saw a very interesting game in their first matchup, which Wes actually took the win there after being brutally mauled by Eloasti in the early game, down to 2 hull, so half pointed in I think like turn 3, managed to take the win against the T-70. So I'm curious as to whether we're going to see the same here. It's a very different approach this time. Last time they were almost jousting, which would normally favour the T-70.
I mean, Elo hasn't moved yet, so we could end up with another joust.
Yeah. It will be a slightly off joust, because if Elo does decide to come in hard, he's going to end up with that gas cloud in front of him.
I mean, ideally, Elo doesn't end up in the bullseye.
Yeah, because that is for anyone who hasn't seen the Delta 7 in the calibrated laser targeting variety, when they are attacking, if the ship is in their bullseye, they get to add a focus result to their dice pool.
And then combined with a force point to immediately change that to a hit, and then in this case with marksmanship as well, to change it straight to a crit.
Yeah.
You just go, oh, you're in the bullseye, have a crit.
Essentially, it is very, very good.
It's a good combo, and it doesn't cost a lot.
I mean, in effect, it costs 2 points because calibrated laser targeting is stapled onto the Delta 7. So it's a 2-point upgrade to guarantee a crit, basically. Almost guarantee a crit.
Particularly useful for salvage mission.
That is actually a good shout. That is a very good shout. Marksmanship, I mean, it's a great upgrade in general. Salvage it works really well with, but yeah, that's a nice combination. I hadn't even thought about it in terms of scenario.
Yeah.
When I tend to write lists, I don't think about scenarios. I just think, oh, that shit looks cool. I like that one.
I'm the person who does and goes, you know what? I should probably put more ways of getting crits into this list with whatever points I've got left over, and marksmanship is usually what I grab.
For I mean, it's gone up. It's 2 points with the XWA beta, but I still think that 2 points is actually really good for that. I mean, at 1 point, it was an whoa.
At one point, it didn't really have any competition.
Yeah, and that
did that not hit
is
that
very
cloud?
good. Did not hit the cloud.
Wow. Also, I'm kind of surprised that Elo just went forward on the previous turn.
Well, he banked and boosted, so I'm assuming setting up for
I guess
the
so.
Talon.
Yeah, there must be a Talon roll coming in here.
I mean, with Elo's ability, it's kind of like the TIE Defender with its 4K turn being white. You have that ability.
It is
9 times out of 10, you're going to use it.
Movement to the sides as well, which is nice.
Yeah. And looks like wings are open, and here we go. Is he going to come forward?
I think so, particularly because of Adigalio's ability to. Oh, you're at range 3. You don't get your range defensive bonus.
So yeah, there's no point staying with this. Well, yeah, perfect.
So
right in range 2.
Both ships with a focus. Does sneak into range 2. Okay, that's good for Elo.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Elo kind of wants to stay in that range 2 bubble, because if Elo gets in range, well, it would force Adigalia to spend a.
It would, but also
force.
Adigalia is not at range 3 and getting her defensive dice.
Yeah. So range 2 is probably the best point for Elo to stay, unless he wants
range
to.
2 not in the bullseye.
100% not in bullseye. So I mean, range 1 in bullseye of Adigalia is any Delta 7 is a bad spot to be. But looks like Wes is just getting his dice lined up.
So this is Addy to shoot first. Oh, it was a crit.
Not bad.
Can't do anything else with it though.
Oh, Natty evades. Perfect. That is ideal there for Ben.
Again, you know what? You take these green dice, I'll pick up these red ones.
Yeah, it's quite funny. So we obviously had 4 or 5 people on the server at the same time, which did cause things to slow down a little bit. So the rest of us were almost like the ball boys at tennis, just like trying to clean up and pass things to them as they were going along. And that is shields down on Adigalia.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I said, we did it all in one night for each group, and it was quite interesting. At some points, we were trying to help each other out the way.
You only had the one.
Yeah, true. She only has one shield, but
he did soak up a crit,
which is exactly what you want your shields to do, to be honest.
Absolutely. Now I'm kind of curious what's going to happen here. I would assume Addy is going to go for a red maneuver.
A 2 sloop would be my anticipation.
But would Ben predict that and go slow enough to avoid it? Or he's using the BB astromech.
I would anticipate.
He's barrel rolling to the side. Barrel rolling forward with it.
I think the 3 Talon. I think he's hoping that Wes is going to sloop.
Yeah, I think if you're trying to get behind someone, you barrel roll forward. Otherwise, if you're playing it slow, you barrel roll to the back.
Yeah. Oh, and Wes has accidentally removed his move from the dial. One of the downsides of TTS, it can be quite easy to do that. We trust
the
him.
The dials can be a little bit fiddly at times on TTS, yeah. Oh, he's so that way. I thought he would have gone the other way for a bit more.
Yeah. I'm wondering if a 3 Talon will now fit. If it does,
think it will, but
it's not a spot I'd want to be in.
I mean, if he ends up right in front of Adigalia, he still has the option to boost. Oh,
true.
Is that going to give him a shot if he goes to the back? That is along the line of Adigalia's base. Is he staying there? He's staying there. He thinks he has a shot. Okay.
That is close. I mean, he is now going to take a range 1.
Even if I thought I had a shot, I think I would boost away here. Because you're range 1 and in bullseye of Adigalia.
Yeah.
And she could spend her force to deny you your
Range
extra,
1. Yeah.
but we'll see. So 3 attack dice.
Oh, it's a terrible shot. No focus, no lock. That is.
Oh, that's true. Wes didn't use the astromech for an action.
He didn't know.
Oh no, maybe that was a missed opportunity. Like
Yeah.
he meant to, but forgot about it. But yeah, I assumed Adigari had a focus or something.
A focus result right there, a focus token right there would be huge.
I mean, you'd at least get a shield off.
Yeah.
But potentially more. Oh, that's possibly
He's
very
spending
frustrating.
both force.
Okay.
Spending both
Going
force.
all on offense. That's very risky. I mean, you get the crit potentially, yeah. No? Wait, what's that?
No.
He spent both force. Oh, he spent one force on the attack, and he's maybe spending the other one
To block the range 1, which I think is sensible.
Maybe, but he's flipped it too early if he has.
No shot.
No shot. Okay, so he should.
No shot.
He should get another force back then.
He should do. Yeah, actually, I'm trying to see.
That might get missed.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, definitely.
Things happen.
Yeah, we will see.
Yeah,
but that was unfortunate. Yeah, all for a focus token.
One shot to get no damage. That's frustrating in the best of times, but also not like having an option to have had a token.
Yeah. I mean, you take our 4P17 for those moments.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would have been tempted to take a target lock. I know, because you'd have double stressed yourself then.
No, I think you just focus.
Yeah, definitely just focus. But we're seeing the BB in the system. Is he going to...
So barrel roll, go forward, do another talon roll. This is why Elo is so good at dogfighting. He can just stay pointing at the enemy.
Yeah.
And he does it much easier than, say, Num does, because he needs to get in range 1 of someone to clear the stress and get his actions. He's very good if he does it, but Elo is much more free to just go, I'll turn around.
Yeah, absolutely. And even, especially with the 2 or fewer stress, if he does happen to have a stress, he can still just do it.
If he really wants to, yeah.
Yeah, if he really wants to. It is a lot more freeing there. Ooh, taking that lock.
And keeping that stress, okay.
And keeping that stress.
No?
Oh, no. Because Pharisee Pain, you obviously have to let them know they can choose not to take the lock.
Undone that action.
Or has he? Oh no, I actually
lots of the other way around. That's what happened.
Lots of the other way around makes sense. Yeah. Because he didn't take it from the dial. He took it from the pool. He had to assign it to his ship and then move it across.
Yes.
But a good boost there from Wes to get out of arc. Gives him a chance to reset and come back in, fully forced up.
Also, because no force was spent, the error with the force token earlier didn't matter.
Which is nice. It all panned out as it was supposed to.
Yes.
So let's see.
I'm curious what...
Or K-turn from...
Ooh. Okay, now is Wes going to use the astromech here? I feel like he may as well. You got only a little bit of time left, and you got 2 charges. Just at least grab a focus.
Just get a focus. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I mean, I'm looking at the position. Unless Elo 3 hards and boost, he's not going to get into range.
I mean, I think a 3 hard is definitely the one.
But the boost, it would have to be a 1 forward if he's going to do it, because a bank would just hit that obstacle and be.
I mean, he doesn't have the lock. Oh, he's going for it. He's going. No, he's hit the cloud, so he's got to go back.
Yeah.
They gave it a go, so no further actions for Elo.
Oh, again, the smaller board easily arranged there. And looking at the way that line is going right down, we know that Elo is going to have a shot in a moment as well.
Shots. Elo's much closer to getting half points on Adigalia, though.
And I think we have had a Force Spencer no range bonus.
Oh, that really tips it in Adigalia's favour. Who I think should have another green dice, isn't it?
No, only 2. It's not in bullseye, and it's only 2 dice natively on that ship. The Delta 7B gets an additional dice, so it's 1 up on the red, 1 down on the green, and 2 additional shields.
So now Elo is shooting with 3 dice at Adigalia's 4.
5.
5? Hang on, 1, 2, yeah.
3 standard.
3 standard.
Yeah.
Rock.
I confused you by going through the 7
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't go through, but it nearly did.
It was green dice can be evil. They can be horrible.
So no one has scored.
Final round. So we get 1 more round to see if someone can get into a winning position of either being the only one on half points or wiping the ship out. But at this point, if one gets the other to half points and that's it, then they will score the points. If it is still a tie at the end of this, we do have the ugly situation where we will have a road off.
Turn. Okay.
Ooh.
Hoping Adigalia going too fast.
Too furious, but not today.
What a move from Wes.
Not today.
I don't think he was expecting Ellie to be exactly there, but he's happy with it.
He is more than happy with that.
Take probably a lot, right?
Oh, you've got 2 force.
I can never remember the exact maths on it, but especially when you have the force as well, like I think a lock is what you would grab.
I would take the lock because you're not going to get a stress from Ferrisphere because you've got him in bullseye. Not that it matters; it's the final round. So I would,
but yeah,
I would take the lock as well, and just go with the forces. There we go.
I mean, he's got to get
3.
Well, I've heard you say so much, but I can never remember what it is for half points. Is it the shield and the damage?
Yeah, so 7 health total. He needs to get Elo down to 3. He needs all of this to go through. So,
okay. Rolls. I mean, that's good. Spend the lock on that blank.
Spend the lock on that. He's got a crit in the wings. Spend 1 force, change 1 to a crit. So he's got 2 shields guaranteed down.
Elo to blank out.
He's got heroic.
He does have heroic, but he doesn't have.
He's got 2 focuses.
Oh no, Elo.
Oh, so that is all shields down and the crit. Wow.
Yeah, This is why I think you really have to consider when you do a K turn with Elo.
Yeah. I mean, I see the plan. Yeah,
I can see the plan in his head, and Wes just went, you know what, I'm going to go this way.
Yeah, and it in this instance it worked out for Wes.
I guess potentially Wes thought if I do the bank and he goes fast, I can catch him here. If not, I probably got enough room to do a barrel roll and get a shot on him if he goes slower.
And no shot from Elo, so Wes is going to take that win.
That was a very good game. I know no points were scored until the very end there, but there was a lot of positioning going on. I missed opportunity from Wes, potentially, with the astromech. That could have got him something a bit earlier, but well flown.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well done. And yeah, congratulations to Wes. Another win there. That was Ben's final game, so he's actually ended up on 6 points at the moment. 7 points, sorry. He got a kill. and Wes is also currently on 7 points. So it comes down to what I can do as to whether I make a mess of the rankings. But we'll come on to that later on this week. But James, once again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. And guys, we still have more to come. So don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.